everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mori Crossing, and today we have some more Spirited Away content. We're going to be doing more on my Japanese GHIBLI island. If you want to see part 1 of the video, I will link it here. I'm basically doing some more interiors in my bathhouse. As you can see behind me, this is the very spooky no-face room where he's eating all the things and everything. So let's get started. We're starting off with my basement of this house, which is going to be the coal area with Kamaji, I think is his name, which means coal geezer, I think, or no, boiler geezer, like boiler old man. Anyway, with his 6 arms and I guess 2 legs, so he's supposed to look like a spider, I assume. Anyway, we're doing his area. I've got these wonderful custom designs here of the little tray things that he puts all of his materials in. And I'm just testing out what I can use, and I really like the lava background. I feel like it really adds to the scene. I was really happy when I found this wall. And here I'm working on the flooring. I was wondering whether to do more lava bits or whether to do more of a dirt flooring. I opted for the dirt in the end. And here is where I add the wood effect, and I'm never happy. I'm really glad that they added loads more wood effect things, but I really feel like the edges of them really let them down. It can't be one fluid piece like you can see here. And also, why can't you pick all of the mats up? Why do I have to pick them all up individually? So I decided, no thank you. Let's start this again and use the custom designs. Here we are. It looks so great. I honestly am so happy with this area. It's probably my favorite room in the house, even though I say that probably about a bunch of the rooms. Anyway, we're adding some more custom designs of the little soot sprites. Because, I mean, this room wouldn't be right without them. I decided not to take up another slot of my normal custom designs rather than these, which is the clothing custom designs with soot sprites. So instead we just have them in the boxes. And here I'm deciding on what to use for the coal. I was thinking the truffle, and then I thought, you know what really looks like coal? The iron ore. Somehow it just looks so much like coal, and I have to individually get them all out because you can't do that individually through the other menu. Doesn't it look so much like the coal in the movie? I'm sorry, I was again so happy with that discovery, because I've seen some other people use the stone, which also looks great, but I just really feel like this looks like, all the coal, and it's all being carried by the soot sprites, and they're underneath, you just can't quite see them, And here there is a low table with some random bits and bobs on. So I tried a couple of different designs, and I decided to go for the lighter design to go with all of the lighter wood around it. I wanted to add some food for the lovely Kamachi, and we'll see what else we can add in this area. We've got to have a low chair, of course. And I was thinking for a long time how to represent his sort of little area that he sits on and pulls all of the different strings and all that jazz. So you'll see me experimenting with that. First adding a few accessories here and there. I really thought I'd like these desks, but they just didn't work for me, so I changed it out for this. And you saw that I put a tarantula there, which was sort of supposed to represent him Kamaji, but I ended up going for a crab instead, just because I felt that it looked better. Let me know what you think. Should I go for a tarantula model instead? Let me know. And next we're heading upstairs to the I guess Yubaba's lovely office. I experimented with a bunch of different wallings and floorings on stream, so that's why I immediately had a choice here, because I can't make decisions very fast usually. So I decided to go for a very wooden theme, very red, and tried to add as many garish things as I could. I really like these new items, and I felt like putting the bookcase in the middle really added a bit of depth and a bit of difference, because I did have all three of them in a row and it just felt a bit too much, you know. And here, as per usual, I'm going to pile on all the things I'm going to put everywhere, and then I'll put them in their correct places later. How do you guys build? Is this how everyone builds? Is it just me? I usually like to sort of put aside a bunch of items that I want for a build, and then I just construct it from there. Also, I really like how all of the woods go together, because I do find in Animal Crossing that there's so many different types of wood that it's hard to match them all up. Is that just me? But yeah, lots of gold, lots of big grand things so that, you know, it just looks like Yubaba's style, which is just, I would say, garish. But in a really beautiful way, because it's Ghibli. I was going to use the Turkey Day fireplace, because the fireplace in the original movie is white and there's a lot of like marbly kind of bits, but I couldn't really make it work, so I decided to just go on theme and keep it all a bit darker and browner rather than white. Here, of course, adding some drapery, which really hints at the rest of the movie, which has a lot of like cloth, a lot of like patterns and things like that. Of course, we've got to have a chandelier because, you know, Yubaba, she only gets the best, you know, and a lot of elegant furniture being used here. And yeah, that's pretty much this side of it done. So what I decided was that I wanted to do the baby area. Here you can see I just put everything down and I did not like it at all. So here I'm going to completely rework it. That's why I just thought I'd show you quickly what the first draft looked like before I added everything else, you know. But I wanted originally to do the baby's room in a separate area, and I'm not sure if I like how it all turned out in the end anyway, but let me know what you think. I just couldn't justify a space when there were so many more interesting things to do in the bathroom, but I didn't want to leave the baby's padded room out after. I mean, look at this patchwork stuff. It looks exactly like the sort of padded area in the film, as well as the beautiful mountainscape, because if you look carefully, that's exactly what the baby has on the walls. It's a because he's not allowed outside, he's got outside inside, you know. So here, I just love this furniture, and I also love the fact that, is it a bed or is it a chair? You can put stuff on it, is basically what I love about it. I love that you can sort of mix and match the different patchwork areas, and also, yeah, add things to it, like on top of it, whereas a lot of other, you know, like sofas and stuff, you can't put anything on. So I decided to go for a sort of bluish theme, and yeah, here I'm adding lots and lots of toys, of course, and lots of sort of just stuffed plushies and just everything, because that room is just so full. Also, some of the mum's cushions, I feel like they look exactly like the sort of cushions they have in the movies. I'm adding just, it's so colourful compared to the rest of the room, or just a different kind of colourful. And I do like the sort of distinction between the two, because I feel like in the movie it's quite stark as well. I think that like Yubaba going from her glitzy glam room to the, you know, the baby's room is quite stark. I wish that we could put stuff on top of the mum's cushion, but I understand that the whole point is that you can put it on top of other things. And yeah, we've got also the heads custom designs that I added off camera. Here I'm adding a sort of shelving because I want it to look like a room. I might change these for some custom designs, not of just of like a border or something, but we'll see. Just adding a few bits and bobs, rearranging, and yeah. Hello everyone. Here is my entrance, which again is in part 1. Feel free to check out that video. And let's go downstairs and see the final product. Also, I didn't mention before, the reason I've got the pipe there is because I want it to connect to the bathhouse I have outside, because the exterior of this room is actually the Kiki's Bakery, which is going to be blocked off, so you can't go in through the entrance. You've got to enter through the pipe. Anyway, here is the room. Here is Kamaji's beautiful boiler room. I really love it. I do wish that I could not have the pipe that color, but you know, we deal with what we have. Oh, well, that's an issue that I'm gonna have to change. I guess just push it back towards that area. Again, I wish that this went more with my theme, but hey ho, it's the way that you can get from place to place, so I think it will have to do. And yeah, just in case you wanted to see, this is my bathhouse area. I have a speed build of this as well that I'll link down below and above. I love that little like chick spirit, it's so cute. Anyway, back inside we go. So this is how you're gonna enter it. Because I like the fact that that's the first thing you see, because it's kind of the first interior you see in the movie, so I feel like it really works that way. And upstairs to Yubaba's room. I really like how this all turned out. I'm sorry I keep saying that, I just really do. There's always room for improvement. I feel like someone else could do it in a different way that I would also really like. Again, I'm not too sure about the teddies up top. Let me know what you think. Is there anything you would do to change this area? But yeah, definitely to the left, I really like Yubaba's area and space, and I just, yeah. I wish that I could have like a Yubaba custom design, but it just didn't fit, and I couldn't find one that I liked. I mean, maybe I could make one myself, but yeah. Here is the final view. Okay, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching this far. You guys are amazing. If you want to give this video a like, go ahead. And if you want to see more from me, feel free to subscribe. A big thank you to all my wonderful channel members, my tea leaves. Here are my lovely golden tea leaves. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!